So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from More Fun Comics number 98, published in July-August 1944, and this is the final appearance of the Golden Age Dr. Fate. You would expect that kings of crime would be more than eager and to accept the gold and gems of tribute from their thieving thugs. No wonder, then, that when Dr. Fate discovers a rogue who refuses the fruits of larceny, the puzzle of it sends him on a perilous search for the power behind the throne of the Bashful King of Crime. So Dr. Kent Nelson is in there taking care of a patient when he hears some gunshots outside. A holdup, and I think I recognize an old enemy. Looks like Dr. Fate will have to write a prescription with a punch. So even though he says that it's an old enemy, we've never seen this character before. I was right. It's Stumpy Small, the tiniest and cleverest of all crime kings. But look, it can't be. He's refusing the loot. Take the jewels, boss. You planned this job perfect. Thank you, gentlemen. It's all nice of you, but I really can't accept it. So they're confused because he's not taking the jewels, and Dr. Fate shows up and starts knocking them around. Hungry boys, here's a portion of punches. Oh, it's Dr. Fate. We meet again, Stumpy Small, but this is your last job. There's some mistake, but you look honest. Won't you take these? So Dr. Fate is a little confused. The guy comes up behind him with a bag and puts it over Dr. Fate's head, and then they clunk him, knocking him out. So the boss fooled Dr. Fate. Ha ha, he's out cold, Stumpy. But I shouldn't go. What would my aunt say? So they take him off, and Dr. Fate follows. This ring has never failed me, and Stumpy Small won't trick me again. But, sirs, I protest, must be some error. If you allow me to leave, ain't he some actor? He's kidding us, just like he fooled Dr. Fate. So Dr. Fate shows up yet again. I'm so sorry you were hurt back there. Please listen. That act only works once, Stumpy. You can tell it to the judge. Meanwhile, in the rafters, a noose drops down from the actual Stumpy Small, and they quickly tie up Dr. Fate, who at this point is pretty much useless. He is pretty much as tough as a regular man. They bind him and toss him in this water. We'll loot the First Federal Bank and leave my... Okay, so they figured out that this guy, he's just somebody that looks like him. His name is Henry Halfpint. We'll loot the First Federal Bank and leave my double for the stupid cops to find. Then King Stumpy Small can really rule crime in this city. They'll never look for me. Gosh, my face is my misfortune. So he's down there as the water is flowing in and thinks, if there were more water, enough to cover me, what can Dr. Fate mean? Well, oh boy, is it stupid. So it turns out there was a prescription that he had filled in the hospital that changes all of this water into ice, which is sharp and presumably cuts his ropes. I don't think there's any prescription that would cause that to happen. I certainly wouldn't ingest something that could do that. They go off to the bank to rob it. You guys knock off the bank while I knock off Henry. Ha ha. And after the cops find you dead, then we can pull some really big jobs. Ha ha. Yes, there's Henry Halfpint and Stumpy in the car. They look like twins. Maybe I can use Henry myself. So he goes over there. Come on, Stumpy. I've got 1 second to make police headquarters and get back. So he takes Stumpy off to headquarters and has Henry Halfpint pose as Stumpy Small. I wasn't gone long now. Was I, Henry? Now, listen to me. Sure, I'll do anything you say. So the criminals come out of the bank having robbed it. We got it, boss, and you're alone. So I guess you bumped off that Henry squirt and just, I don't know, somehow made his body disappear. Yes, pile in, man. What an actor. Hope Henry doesn't lose his nerve. I think he already did. Ha ha, he's still talking like that half-pint guy. Yeah, come on, guys. You know there's two. Why would you think that that's not just Henry Halfpint? Let's stop, boys. Hey, Stumpy, what are you doing? You going crazy? Swiftly, the police close in and collect the whole mob. Swell assist. swell assistant, Dr. Fate. Scared too. Oh, may I stop smoking now? Bashful, isn't he? Oh, gosh. Gee, this big cigar was the toughest part of it. So that is the finale for Dr. Fate in the Golden Age, and not an auspicious ending to his crime fighting. That was terrible. So thank God it's over with. It's not the worst stuff I've ever read, but it's just sad to see the decline of the character. It started off so well, and I don't know, just not good.